1898, a young man by the name of Domenico arrived in the busy industrial city of Boston. His home country of Italy was stricken with violent conflict, famine, and inescapable class divides. So he weathered the long journey across the ocean with the hope of a better life. Domenico had no riches, no kin, and no knowledge of the English language, but he had his labor to sell, and in his heart he held the promise of America, that he could improve his own conditions through hard work. But he soon discovered that his dream was beyond his grasp. He walked up and down the cobblestone streets of Boston, knocking on the door of every business and each hiring hall. He was offered a wage of less than $1 a day for 12 hours of work, not enough to sustain himself. Laborers in Boston were crushed beneath the tight fist of a new kind of ruling class, the Padrones. The system was simple and diabolical. The Padrones bought tickets in bulk for the voyage from Italy to the United States and Canada. They jacked up the price and sold these tickets to those who were desperate for a new life, loaning them the money in the process. Some even owned the workers' housing and charged exorbitant rent. The Padrones also ran the hiring halls, through which they placed their debtors in jobs for an additional finder's fee. The Padrones conspired with employers to keep wages low. It made no difference whether you were under the thumb of a Padrone or not. All workers fell victim to a corrupt system that trapped them in poverty wages. Fueled by outrage and the growing pangs of hunger, Domenico began to educate other immigrants about their rights and planned meetings for fellow laborers. The first organizing effort of the Boston laborers was to escape the Padrones' poverty wages. Through collective bargaining, they were able to double their wages. From this effort, a local union was born. In the course of a few short years, they grew their membership to 2,000. With power in numbers, these laborers advocated for laws that dismantled the Padrone system once and for all. In 1908, Domenico became the 5th general president of what we now call the Laborers' International Union of North America. During his presidency, membership grew from 10,000 members to 100,000 as immigrant laborers like himself came together and organized under one banner. More than 120 years later, these truths still remain. We are a union that was founded by immigrants. Our strength comes from our ability to organize. The fates of all workers are intertwined.